Listen to that ominous music. Hey everybody, how's it going? Today's video, the HS2126 Battle Hart, and because this is a shotgun, I am making use of my overkill wildcard so that I can equip a sniper to cover the long range enemies as well. We got the new Nomad Autumnfall operator. I guess it's not new anymore, but newer. But Battle Hart here, a hart is another name for like a deer, so we got a nice looking deer in the woods on the side here. And for the gunsmith today, shotgun. So max range, reduce sprint to fire delay, and I'm trying out this bird shot. Add some extra pellets, but less damage range, less damage. So we'll see what that does. I guess I could put the brown barrel on there, but yeah, I don't know. Let's inspect this. So we'll look at the side of this thing. Whoops. Here we go. Nicer look at that deer and woods. I kind of like this camo. It looks nice, kind of artistic. And we got a good iron sight here. That yellow helps with the aiming there, that good color contrast. And of course, with a shotgun, you also want to do wow, hip fire bullet spread helps a lot. And look at that coverage. That is crazy. Covers up the whole target. I want to see what that looks like here. You know, it got a little bit of vertical recoil here, but for the most part, I'm going to be running and gunning with the hip fires here. So we should be able to get one burst kills easily enough at close range. Well, I'm actually really excited about this. Usually in the past when I play with a shotgun, you know, I can't hit long range. You know, maybe you can with the crossbow, but now I've got this sniper here. Cover all the gaps. Excellent. First snipe there. But obviously I'm going to be trying to use the shotgun primarily. So I'm surprised that took 2 bursts, but it worked out. And we'll see if I... There we go. Oh, that was just an assist. We'll see if I regret not putting a suppressor on here. Some of the shotguns have like a marauder suppressor that increases the range and does sound suppression, but this one does not. You had to pick range or sound suppression, so I picked range. There we go. Ooh, headshot. Wow. Oh man, 2 for 1. They didn't even know I was here. So forget what I said about sound suppression. These bad guys just aren't paying attention. But it seems like this room is the place to play. When you think about it, it's perfect. I can hit somebody from anywhere. Heard you coming. And, you know, because it's small enough and it's a big, it's a very popular spot. And I mean, people like to run through here a lot on this map. Get you? Oh man, everybody's here. Thank goodness I had a teammate there to help me because I ran out of ammo. You can only fire 4 bursts on this thing before it runs out, and I'm starting to get low on ammo on there. But we can snipe people too. So even if I didn't equip a sniper, I could just equip like anything on here, and it still helps as a backup for running low on ammo. I used to use the vulture perk back when I started playing. Oh, how did that not hit him? A jump shot there. Used to use vulture all the time, but as I got into ranked matches more, I found out that you don't really need it. But in public matches, definitely, you play like those 10 on 10s, you could definitely use it. And now it looks like we get to try out the new RAPS score streak. Haven't tried this out in a ranked match yet. I gotta keep an eye on the map. The blue triangles will show up. I hear somebody. Oh man, that's disappointing. But see there's the blue triangles. And I don't, you know, those are like rolling spike ball things that just get kills for you randomly. So I don't know, it's kind of like the swarm score streak, but on the ground, and there are less of them. And it's easier to see them coming and destroy them. So there's definitely somebody here. See if he... Oh! How did I not get that kill? I'm really disappointed about that. I feel like I should have had that. Okay, so that's just outside my range there. I was even aiming down sights. But definitely, you know, that's what the sniper's there for. I was thinking about putting a 4x scope on a sniper to cover a little bit of mid-range too if I needed to, but Yeah, I don't know. Thought I'd try out the 6 times on here. And I like the combination too. And I did not, I think I've tried out the HS2126 before a decent amount. And I think this bird shot is actually helping. I found that it took way too many bursts to get kills, but this bird shot I think helps when you don't have the best accuracy with shotguns, which is probably me. And that was just a solid one burst. And then this guy, he probably heard me. That's where the lack of the sound suppression is not helping. But let's see if anyone's over here since I started way back. There is somebody over here. You gonna come back? Yes! End of the game with a snipe. Hey, look at that. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think I got like 3 kills with the sniper. Yeah, this was the best part. And then the rest of the kills were with the shotgun. So pretty good. Yeah, look at that. I just got to Grandmaster 1. So, wow, 13, 3, and 13. How about that? So definitely, shotguns are close range. I was pleasantly surprised by the bird shot, and I really like the ability, with the wild cards here, that I can add a sniper to my shotgun. I do that in some of the other Call of Duty games, like on consoles and stuff, and I'm glad we can finally do it here. That makes me more likely to want to use shotguns in my main loadouts here. But this is a cool camo too. I like the forest. The deer is nice on there. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.